A name etched in history, hero and traitor, Benedict Arnold. A name whispered in the annals of American history. A name synonymous with both valor and treachery. He was a man of contradictions, a hero who turned traitor. Arnold's life was a tapestry woven with threads of bravery and betrayal, ambition and despair. How can one man embody such extremes? How can a hero of the revolution become the face of treason? To understand this enigma, we must journey back to his beginnings, to the events that shaped him and the choices that sealed his fate. The making of a general ambition ignited. Born in Connecticut in 1741, Benedict Arnold was a child of ambition in a world defined by British rule. He yearned for adventure, for a stage to prove his worth. The stifling confines of colonial life could not contain his restless spirit. Arnold's early life was marked by both success and hardship. He was a skilled merchant, a leader in his community. But fate, it seemed, had other plans. The death of his wife and business setbacks fueled a smoldering resentment within him. Little did he know, these trials were forging a will of iron, preparing him for the tumultuous path that lay ahead. Triumphs and trials, a hero's rise. With the outbreak of the American Revolution, Arnold found his calling. He joined the Continental Army, his natural leadership qualities shining through. He quickly rose through the ranks, his courage and tactical brilliance evident on the battlefields. From the capture of Fort Ticonderoga to the frigid wilderness of the Quebec campaign, Arnold proved himself a fearless and resourceful commander. His daring raid on Quebec, though ultimately unsuccessful, cemented his reputation as a military mastermind. Yet even as he secured victory after victory for the American cause, a sense of being overlooked and underappreciated began to fester within him. Section 4. The Turn of the Tide, Betrayal's Shadow. The seeds of Arnold's betrayal were sown in the fields of resentment. He felt slighted by the Continental Congress, passed over for promotions, his contributions minimized. His enemies, whispering in the shadows, poisoned his heart against the cause he had fought so valiantly for. The final blow came with his court-martial, a public humiliation he perceived as the ultimate betrayal. It was then, consumed by bitterness and blinded by rage, that Arnold made his fateful choice. He would betray the revolution, and in doing so, seek to avenge the injustices he felt he had suffered. Section 5. A Traitor's Fate, Exile and Regret. Driven by wounded pride and lured by British promises, Arnold plotted to surrender West Point, a strategic key to the American defense. However, his plan was foiled and he fled to the British side, forever branding himself a traitor. Despite his treachery, Arnold fought for the British with his characteristic zeal, leading raids against his former countrymen. However, his actions earned him little but scorn and contempt from both sides. He lived out his final days in England, a shadow of his former glory, haunted by the consequences of his choices. Benedict Arnold, the hero who betrayed his nation, died a broken man, his name forever etched in history as a symbol of both courage and treachery.